was actually a pretty good first run, though.
Uplink successful.
Can't deny that.
Target system detected. Take it.
Got down to the end. Go over here. That. Point revolvers.
Override token found.
Don't care what's in there. Far away they are.
Huh?
Not very.
Shoot! Why do I always get the boring?
Sure if he actually died or not. The pistol is fine. This one in main hand.
Interfacing with system node.
Oh, two, then we should have two full.
Analyzing system.
Stick down here again. Before I hold this point. They rushed. They really rushed. The other one out. I saw there were two up there.
Where that is?
Oh no, come on.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption
easy.
neutralized.
Easy, easy.
Hold successful.
And you were done
Data
with them, we're
extracted.
okay with that.
3 override tokens found. Advance to next system node
Got
and
4
take it.
tokens. I don't want to go around. I don't want to get so close to that right off the bat. Go.
Go to sensitivity training, they said. You'll be
Not
less of a
quite
dick,
looking
they
at
said.
me. I don't want you anymore. What do we have? A 3-point case to roll on. We're going to go check the other one first. In case we get lucky and get a pistol on. I would probably do an SMG. This is bad news. That point plus a patrol plus the supply point all next to each other. We gotta go around. No point in taking that head on.
Should have paid more attention.
Better about this direction.
What was up with that black rectangle?
Still pretty sketchy. I need to come this way. There they are.
Six. Huh?
That's empty. Alright. Bullet here.
Huh?
Whew. All those seem to be my old ones. Everybody dead. That's better. That should have attracted everybody out of here. Yeah, it did. 2-point pistol. I'd rather roll on the case. I really dislike what we could get out of the 2-point. We could do this. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna roll the 2-point. Alright. Get the one with, no, we got the one with the lame dot, but that's not bad. I didn't know this could be in a 2-point. I know we can get 1911s, but I know we can get sighted ones. Worth grabbing an extra mag here. It's only 1 point. We have 2 left. It's an extra because it's such low capacity that I kind of need it early on, and it's cheap enough to buy that I won't really notice down the road. Sure, I got my grip seems correct. I wish this red dot was set up a little bit differently, but we'll be alright. Got a nice defensive corner in this one, we should be okay.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
This because they don't come time coming this way. 3, 4. Still one up.
Static encryption.
5,
Neutralized.
6, 7. The other static at.
Encryption.
Yeah, that was kind of risky. Combat pistol. I'll
Advancing
take
to next system lane.
the flashbang just to have it.
Analyzing system.
So we're only down one shot on this guy. Five, I think. Six, 7.
Hardened encryption detected.
Where at?
Neutralized.
Where you at?
Encryption neutralized.
We need you.
Hold successful.
Alright, only one
Data
out of you.
extracted.
Go
4
on the side
override
just to be
tokens
safe.
found.
Hey Ferris.
Advance to next system node. And
Leftovers, how are you guys? Welcome. Oh. Despawned already, wonderful. We can go down this way. Yeah, we can go around. We had a semi-successful first run as far as points. We got 30,000, but we kept getting borked on all of our rolls. Our shotgun roll was that 3-round shorty. 6-point case, we ended up with a Browning Auto 5 shotgun. And the SMG I got was the micro Uzi with the actual grip angle didn't seem to be correct. So it was kind of hard to shoot properly. Yep, we're doing one hit on-site procurement again. This is the leaderboard that I'm going to be chasing pretty much until I get back up on top of it. I do break a few rounds up with Ricky Dicky. Get a suppressor. Always roll a suppressor. Actually, kind of want to have it. It did get a token. All right. 2 more to check. Right? Just one to check. I really like having suppressors, but if I had a different pistol, I'd do it. I'm not going to roll that 3-point just yet. And we don't want to dupe any more mags out of this.
Man, this part of the level is
I
kind
think we only have 4 more shots left. We're back up. This is the hold, so clear the hold out. Then we'll have to rely on the Sosa guns. 1, 2. Please nobody be. Other stairs. Right. So we're not taking this one yet. Okay, 2 more down here. Alright. This might get sketchy. That's a run into a revolver. I don't want that. You for the moment. Nothing there.
Check this out. Over there.
Alright. Good for shots in this. Our ammo, at least. So, what I'm probably going to do in this situation
Override token found.
is I'm going to roll that sight because they're not super common. Yeah, I'm going to roll that sight, I think. Take it. And then go back and roll that SMG. Wait, looks like there's a...
Investigate.
Yep, we do have a group up there now. I'm not going to take them because they have the height advantage of me. On me.
Oh goodness.
This is not the best gun. General. And we do have an RMR, it's not a good one. Not very ergonomically Sight does nothing for us there, but we got very good ammo capacity out of that, so I will take that roll. You're gonna have to do some. Actually, gonna be kind of inconvenient because we're not gonna have much space for these mags. Hold you up. Actually, I'm probably just. And we got the side bolt guy, so we have better irons. So 45, 45. I'll keep them just in case. Very much for you. Alright, we'll stay on single. Should be good enough. If we have to, we can giggle switch it. These should be 50 rounders. I believe that they're 50. If I can actually read that. Wind to 9 or 11 clicks. Can't read that text is illegible. For me, at least in headset. Not quite sure what it's at. Decent point to hold with that. And this should shred through
the system node.
the
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
shred through the reinforced ones. But I can be accurate enough with it. So I'm not off to a great start. We gotta be really careful about them coming that way. I don't have good cover from them.
What's going on over here?
Come back.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized.
Gonna be.
Encryption
Nice, okay.
neutralized.
I think I'm gonna move back to this point.
Advancing to next system node.
This isn't any better.
Analyzing system.
Come on.
It's over there.
That could have been bad.
Hardened encryption detected.
Where's it at?
Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
That's the easier thing to do at that point.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
Make sure we still have all of our
5
drones because these are
override tokens found.
a bit too valuable to be losing.
Advance to next system node and take it.
You guys anymore, you're just taking up space, so drop him anywhere. If I do need something, I have that. Yep, not much, Roar. We're just getting started. Decent run at this point, even though I've now jinxed it by saying it. Would really like an AR. Thought I could take advantage of the site that I rolled.
What?
Okay.
What?
I can't go around, can I? No. Yes. Okay. I don't want to take any long engagements like that at all. See that weird culling? Yeah, we had for a second there. That's one squad down. Should be alright for probably another 20 shots. We didn't use any full auto out of this. The other guy I'm a little bit worried about. And I apologize if I'm not checking chat as much. I'm trying to take my runs a little bit slower today. I went on top of the leaderboards. And these 3 points are pretty close, so I'm afraid that I'm going to aggro all three at the same time. Have to be kind of on our toes when we are rolling. Yeah. They're up in that hallway.
Meat market's been real rough lately.
Oh. Hold on to that. Recycler, we can roll a case. The last one, I'm not super keen to do so. Go that way.
I should get a vote.
Don't want to aggro those guys up there. Making sure hallways are clear. My favorite AR in the game, I just got an AK myself, so I'd rather like the just the base AK. I know what you're trying to do, and you're not gonna do it. So we can refill on ammo here, so that's good.
Override token found.
So let's do that. We didn't touch our 1911 at all. Maybe we'll look out and get some tracers. No, we did. Still properly back. Yeah, I've been on an AK kick. I've only shot mine like twice. I really want to go out and shoot it some more, so that's what I'll mess around with right now. In game is the just the old AK-47. They're all good. I really like the AR platforms, just super efficient and easy to work with.
What's that?
That was almost bad. We did get an AR roll. We're gonna go with you. Ta-da! Our site is useless because of this, but I'll deal with that. We'll deal with it. This is the point where I die before I actually activate the next hold. So,
Override token found.
since I have a couple points, this should be 3. I'm gonna roll one more magazine for him. Not super concerned about having those mags available. Put them. We're gonna stick to single. And one more to check, that's all of them. So we should be ready for the next point. We're full on ammo. I could run back and see if we get green tips. I'd prefer to have some tracers, or maybe we'll get super lucky and get whites. Yeah, we'll take the time to run back and see what the other ammo would be for this AK. Because that would be very, very useful to have some advanced rounds. Green tips. Like, no, those are some kind of weird green. Better than the basics. Nope, those are. Tracer? Yep, just tracer rounds. Okay. Good to know. We can be a little. We gotta go full auto. Have a little bit of an easier time if I am kind of running away and not able to aim down irons as easily. You just small burst and track our shots well. The C8. Not quite sure. C8. Oh, is that like the Canadian M4 that Buck uses? There's so many variants of it. There's nothing named that. I'm not sure what makes a C8. If I'm thinking of the right one, it's been a long time since I've played Siege 2, so I might be thinking of the
Should've
wrong
paid more attention.
weapon variant. I think they're all up here. Don't want to get hit by that.
Huh?
Here's my exercise for the day, running away from a grenade. I might have to go get more ammo. I'm just being super careful about my engagements here.
What?
Tell me that's not going through his body armor. Yeah, we're just gonna go get more ammo before we take this point. I think there's one more guy to take. We'll have our M60 on
Over
side. That's what I thought. Have anywhere to hold him, but. Alright, yeah, let's go. My other magazine actually go to. There you are. There you are. I'm gonna run back, take the extra time to get ammo because I'm probably gonna need it. So bear with me. I gotta make the right decisions, not necessarily the like
Oh,
most crud. Not the most action-oriented ones.
Oh goodness.
You know what, since we're going ammo, and just full auto switch this. Try to clear some of that out.
That.
Really trying to check this. Take this easy in the right way. Got one of them. Definitely still one here. Know where he went to. Pick up that. Gonna move down this way and get my ammo real quick. Should be everybody. Just to be sure that he got it. Okay. Full. Oh, again. Gotta be careful. True, that's very true. Yeah, no, we can't use this because we have to have that side rail adapter on any of these unless it's the tactical versions of the AKs, so kind of just a trade-off. I took the chance and rolled the sight early because I'd rather do that when I have the spare points and end up with an AR or an SMG that has no iron sights that I would already be prepared for, than save the points, roll an AR. I don't trust this. I'm just gonna roll point. Okay.
Interfacing with system
I wanted to take
node.
that a little bit slower, but
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
don't we have anybody that way to worry about just yet. 2 down. We have swarm coming up, so I have to make sure that I'm on point with that. Sounds like they're off to the right. Not sure if it's close or far though. At least they're getting instantly suppressed if I shoot near them here. That was a little bit close.
Static detected.
And not.
Encryption.
We're gonna do an
neutralized.
early reload on you. We only had 3 left in the mag.
Advancing to next system layer.
I have to watch out behind.
Analyzing system.
There's already a lot of shots wasted. Earlier than I want to reload. It was behind. It was.
Nation.
Where you at? I know you're coming.
Hardened.
Okay. So we're pretty much
Encryption
spent
neutralized.
on mags here.
Advancing to next system.
We're getting pretty
layer.
lucky with the cover.
Analyzing system.
I know if that's behind or not. Both dead, and they are. Yeah, no, you're not getting up, buddy. Probably about halfway through the magazine now.
What's that?
Encryption detected. Neutralized.
Just going ham on it. Come on.
Encryption neutralized.
All right. Well, that's officially the furthest I've made it.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens found.
We're gonna take
Advance
a second.
to next system node and take it.
We're gonna take a second here. And yeah. 8 isn't there. Let me just start it. I want to at least get one of my mags filled up because we did some premature reloads there. I'd rather have one full magazine if I'm going for a high score than have to switch between a bunch. That's a good bit. Better safe than sorry. You could be the one that's loaded. Check chat here in a second, guys. Empty. Okay, those are 2 empties. There's half load. There's full load. Single. All right. I've not tried compound. No, I've not. I'm not sure what that is. I own 4 at the moment. I have a 1911 chambered in 9. Like we have company already. 1911 chambered in 9. I have an FNX 45 with an RMR and a Osprey silencer suppressor. I have just an AR-15, nothing special, with a Romeo, Sig Romeo 5 on it, and some Magpul furniture. And I have actually my Yugoslavian NPAP is my most recent purchase. My AK that I've just kind of cleaned up a little bit. It wasn't in bad condition. There's still some rust on the. It's an underfolder. Still a little bit of rust on it. Not really super worried about it because it's an AK and it wasn't a lot of bucks. It was only some bucks. So we got group out to the left.
Oh,
Gonna
that
kind of get killed by apparently. Right. Check the stairs here.
Override token found.
There's no point in having that at all. I don't have any that I want to get rid of either. I guess I could get rid of my pistol, but I'm not really super concerned about it. Sounds like they're down in the other end, so we're okay to move on. Okay, no end of the hallway guy. He would be not fun at this point of the match. I'd actually probably go around him. More? Better be dead. Oh, didn't quite land where I wanted it. I would have been mad if that would have got lost. We need to redo all. Y'all. That's still bolted back, so we're okay there. White tips this time around. Still have one in the chamber. White tips are very much welcome. I gotta remember about that pistol. We can try for a rail adapter. I don't really care for the full auto, semi-auto, magazine-fed shotties. Ooh, like whatever. Hey, what's up, Dark? Yep, yeah, we're catching up on check here for a second. We're doing one-hit runs. I just got past the swarm wave on OPP one hit with limited ammo, so we got a pretty good score going here. Swarms are a pain in the butt. Yeah, Corn, they're, it depends on what guns you have, what range you're stuck dealing with them. If you can be up close, they're not bad. This was what I had to deal with that swarm with, and the irons are meant to be held out at here. And whenever this thing's jumping, it's just not it's not helpful for things you gotta be accurate. So I decided to go full auto and try to spray as many down as I could with a mag, and then I think I only had 1 or 2 to clean up at the end. So, alright. Again, we're doing one-hit runs. This is the furthest I've made it. Not quite sure what my score would be at the moment, but I'm taking my time with my corners. So I apologize if it's taking me a few seconds to get to the next supply point and hold point, because I want to make sure I'm doing everything properly.
Coordination.
The best way I can. we have some guys pathing to us.
Override token
So,
found.
there's no point to not try and roll that scope. Afraid that there's a guy up here waiting for me now. Have a group.
It would.
They have at least one. As friends. Should have the ammo for this. And these are all worth additional points, so I do want to get kills. But I'm not going to go out of my way to chase them down, especially in the hallways. I have a much larger advantage in close quarters at this point. My main obstacle is going to be hitting things, so if I keep the fights close, I think I can last a good while longer. So it's probably going to be just one swarm again. We're probably going to have a repeat of, no, maybe not. I don't know what the actual next spawn will be, but we're going to roll this a couple times, just to try. No. Hoping we could get a, whatever. Nope, no luck. No luck at all. Make something cool on the bottom of this. Look at this. That on there. All kinds of good. Perfect. I'll never know it. Canted. I wanted to try to get the sight adapter, but whatever. I don't really have anything else that I need at the moment. Extra magazine might be nice. I could still roll that if I really wanted to. But I think we're okay on ammo. This is really just like, this point is now I have to manage the inventory I do have and survive the wave. I think if I get past this one, I'm a lock for first place. So, killed most of the patrols on all, but I think one of the waves, again, I don't want to take that fight up close, or from a distance. I want to take it up close. Because I want to get the initial shots. I don't want the fight to draw out, because if the fight draws out at all, the timer on them seeing me and being able to hit me, especially at this point because they have rifles, is very short.
Huh? Why do we always come in packs of 10?
We're gonna have one up top here at least. That bounced off him, and I think I have the guys coming from behind too.
Huh?
Take this engagement properly. Aggroed. We also are starting to deal with armored guys, so have to be aware of that.
Over there.
The thing I don't like about this too is like I can't do my fun reloads because I can't ever lose my magazines, or I don't get the chance to reload in a cool way. But it's about the leaderboards. Doing it for the leaderboards. I'm gonna keep cheesing this ammo point as much as I can because I have to. What other people would be doing chasing. So get back to single. We gotta try to attrition this down so that we're able to clear the point and get on there, because this is a very hard point to take, especially whenever they're using rifles and AA-12s at this point. So we just have to be on our toes. I don't know if I want to take it this way because they're probably still around here. There's fine. And from that end? The next one I want to get, I don't think the audio should be desynced on my side. Volkswagen. Oh crap, shouldn't be checking chat while I'm doing this. Peeking here. He's up top, he's not. One there. One there. Got it?
Interfacing system node. Hold this position.
Good spawn up top for cover.
Analyzing system.
We just had one to worry about.
Oh, darn it.
Probably gonna go till mag empty here. Took a few shells out. Now I'm gonna swap off early for this initial one because that seemed like it was down already. We had to take some you're up here on this one, really? Oh, these didn't reload properly. I used more mags than I thought last time, so I just put myself in a worse situation. Deal with him first. Yeah, I am not in the best situation at the moment. Alright, so we're starting at Hardened.
Encryption neutralized.
We might still have some. These usually show 4 if they're beyond full. Apparently the AKs only show 3. Good cover spawn again. Sounds like we have 2. Possibly behind. It's close. Still at least 4. Our Tommy gun's ready on full auto when we need it. That was a heavy need. Empty on you. I almost want to switch to the Tommy to take out the next Hardened.
Hardened encryption detected.
Can't tell if there's one that way or not. I'm taking 4 with them. Alright, so we should be okay still.
Advancing to next system
We
level.
have Swarm coming up. We've got plenty of ammo left over. We have a 60 as the backup if I absolutely need it. Cover situation isn't quite as good. 2 behind. Means we're gonna have to spawn at the bottom. I really gotta burn ammo on those guys. He's out. Still have 1 in the chamber. 2 down there, not doing nothing. Should still be okay. Alright, we're out. You're up. Don't come up after me. Still pulled back.
Encryption
Ooh.
neutralized.
Good there. Hold you. Do we have a second one?
Hold successful. Data extracted.
3. That's 5.
5 override tokens
That's 5.
found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Now, Anton, what he does for most magazines is he puts 3 or 4 at the top that you can see into. Exceptions to that seem to be... Sure, I got all my magazines and everything. Exceptions to that seem to be guns where you can see the bullets through like sight holes. Don't want anything to do with that patrol. Get away from me. Yeah, whenever they have sight holes, he usually puts all the bullets in so you can actually see how many you have left. I think there's some exceptions to both of those rules. I'm sure, but that seems to be what it's been like generally. Yeah, I don't know if he has a buddy or not. Buddy, this is
Over there.
case that we can roll. At this point, I'm inclined to just go after AK mags for my additional
Override token
points.
found.
What? 2 since you're full. Can keep you for down the road. This has been a pretty decent one. We've actually had 2 good ones so far. I don't know if I want to roll a case. I would roll another AR. We'll have that sight. I like the stopping power of the 7.62 though. Another case. So, you can go with suppressor, but We're gonna go with we get moss. We do have something that we can use with that site. First, I'm gonna go grab ammo. At the moment, because I hear them, and that is a long hallway, uncovered with on there. Hoping one of those would go in. You're good. I can actually about you now. I don't know where I'm gonna put this moss actually. To be completely honest. Have those. Could get rid of. Forgot that had that on it. Is that other one a recycler? Because I'd like to get a suppressor now. And that should be single, right? Clip.
Let's see, what does it say?
We're gonna head back to the other one.
More than 4 hours.
Just to see what we can come up with. I'm pretty sure, yeah, single and full. We're gonna keep this in single because of the high rate of fire. We'll be through these magazines in absolutely no time. Excuse me, I don't want you. Recycler, it was. So we're gonna get rid of you.
Override
Served as
token
well.
found.
That's enough for a suppressor. We can be all sneaky beak with our run. Hot pockets. How long does it take me to make a funny reload video? You would be absolutely surprised. I usually shoot for about a week at about 2 to 3 hours a day. I want to say it's usually about, got black tips, nice, 8. I want to say 8 to 10 hours of footage for the initial
Override token
stuff. That's putting ideas together, making them look decent. And then after that, I actually usually do another round of shooting because I'm not happy with some stuff. So that's another like 4 hours, and then 2 hours of editing, looking for music, if not more. Got a long boy here. So it's usually a week's worth of work, between 20 and 30 hours, I'd say. And I can't always just
Let's check this out.
pump those out. Oh, he threw that at me. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. So yeah, that's why it takes so long for me to release other ones, because first off, I work a full-time job. This isn't what I do for money.
Analyzing system.
So I have to kind of manage. Looks like we reset. We have level 1 guys again. Track is screwing up. So, yeah, I apologize it takes me so long, but trust me, it's better in the end whenever I take my time. This is not a good tracking situation for me right here.
Static encryption detected.
Where'd my, okay.
Neutralized.
This is not a good spot for me because of this bad tracking. Both up here they are.
Encryption neutralized.
Okay. All these bad boys reloaded.
Advancing to next system layer.
How did I drop that?
Analyzing system.
Remember about that magazine. Look at that tracking going all over the place. Don't want to lose you. We just get hardens from this point. Just random after the first 5. Look at that tracking just screwing up. This is actually really. We can swarm.
Neutralized.
I don't know how I want to deal with this. Probably with this. That's all we gotta do.
Advancing
Nope, we
to
got one
next
more.
system layer.
So they're just random after this point.
Analyzing system.
This tracking spot is killing me. I don't want to be up top. There's 2 doorways they can come in. Who wants to be up there? I can't wait till I get my index and I have more base stations. Technically, we really don't have to kill them. Just kind of wait them out. And I count at least 4. So good.
Encryption neutralized.
Got that.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 2 override tokens found.
2?
Advance to next system node and take it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is it reduces the area that they're able to notice the gunshots, so they are worth it. Rifles is kind of, I don't know. I'd prefer it on a pistol, just so you can kind of get that initial sweep through an area. I don't really know if I should be taking the hallway here, but
It's real tiring standing in
guys are in a hallway. I'll giggle switch them. No, they're okay. And they're going in between. They're going to be coming out down there. Exactly what I thought. Do I have anything? I'd rather
I want to be a tumor.
go with this one.
Hey, what's this?
Want to go suppressed. Oh, 3. It's been a while since I've seen 3 in one of the points. It's our ammo. No. Okay, full auto shotgun. We can get another sight, which we have no actual need for. Should be alright. Look at all these magazines. Oh no. Okay, so I may be screwed.
Over there.
So my ammo is stuck there. Say that there's a third.
Huh?
Okay, I think we're all right. Whew, thanks for hanging out with this one, guys. This has been a good run. I might actually put this up on the tubes. So 1 goes up here. I just end up dropping that somewhere. 1 goes here. Already ready. That. 1 goes here. Still have 1 in the chamber. Hold. I actually don't have enough spots for everything. Because he's not going to go there. Either both ears. Since AK is going to be our primary, we're going to stick up front with him. Boss is going to be back. I'd like to roll 1 more AK mag. As much as I like this with the sight, it's too high. I think I'm going to keep the AK as my primary. That's odd. I'm not sure what would be making things smell like vinegar based on how hot it is outside. That seems a little bit weird, but take it. I am actually going to take a quick drink, assuming that I don't get killed. So, 2 seconds here, because it is heckin' hot where I'm at too, in my air conditioning time. I think we're a lock for the top spot at the moment, but I'm gonna keep going. I wanna get 100 grand on this board. So we give Boombox something to work towards. This has been an amazing run though. Hydrobot. Yeah, I need the. It's been X amount of time since you started streaming. Don't forget to take a drink. Should have drank this much. I always see that bot on Salty Bet. Funny because the robot stream. I'd like to see a laser at this point in the game.
Less of a dick, they said.
I would definitely. Dead. Yeah, they're not reacting to these shots nearly as much or as easy. It'll be okay. We're gonna have one more somewhere. There's always 4 of these. Always 4. Say, watch, he's the guy that kills me.
Anyone hear that?
Oh, crap. No.
Huh?
That was almost very bad. Black tips on that. Alright, then we can move on. That's why, because the supply point was there, so there's still maybe between 1 and 2 more here. We'll check the green hallway. Nope, nothing. Okay. We got a mag dupe. Or we should try our luck
Override token
on a
found.
case. Nope, we can't. We can't. We could go for another site, but there's no point to that. We technically could end up with the site that has the mountain built into it. I think that there's a Cobra that just comes like that, but I think that the spawn table's too large to even try and think that we'd have that kind of luck. So I'm not really gonna worry about ammo too much. I'm just kind of treating which one was my full and which was my empty. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about the ammo on this guy because I'm not gonna use him too much for the actual hold itself. I'm gonna stick with my AK. This is gonna be a tough one because we've got them coming from that side down to here. They come out of that door, come out of here. I usually have to stay moving pretty well on this. Okay. A laser would be awesome for anything on this. The bomb is not so much,
Hold this position.
but at least we don't have to aim
Analyzing
up.
system.
I'm actually gonna try. You're on fire. That I got extremely lucky right there. I don't like this spot. Yep, there it is. He caught me around and threw that. 100,000. There you go, boombox. You're up. What did we get? 6 holds, 150, 137, only 1 melee takedown, 34. I think we gotta screenshot that and send it to Anton here.